Coming up on this episode of Lowdown, we have tons of content coming your way. We have local band, The Help in the Hands, and we see what's happening in Folk Hall. We hear from Mace Ballard and Penny Arcade.
We see what the play Blood Wedding was all about. Sarah shows us how to play the piano this week, and as always, we have music video breakdown and sound check. All this and more on this episode of Lowdown. Welcome to Lowdown. I'm Shannon.
And I'm Adam.
This week we have tons of great artists to show you guys. So to kick off the show, we have local band, The Help and the Hands. They have an interesting sound that I think you guys will like.
We're The Help in the Hands, and this is Gypsy Fish off of our album Rubber City Rhapsody. Hope you like it.
I'm Christine, and I play the cello.
I'm Brian, I play guitar and sing.
My name's Steve, and I play the trumpet, the accordion, and the song.
I'm Katie, and I play the fiddle.
Sure,
This
go
is
ahead.
my elevator speech for what we sound like, and it's Tom Waits if he was a pirate from Eastern Europe.
It's a little Gogol Bordello.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
That's
he
the
is from
Eastern
Eastern
Europe.
Europe.
Well, I mean,
Oh yeah, I guess.
it's a lot of klezmer scale, so it has that Eastern European flavor, but it's also like very bluesy. Like we could fit in at a jazz bar or a vineyard or a barn. Like it's a folk blues jazz
Yeah,
bonanza jamboree.
We've taken different traditions of music and kind of mushed them all together.
Yeah.
I was playing a solo gig, as I did for several years prior to meeting Steven, and he and his girlfriend were at a show at Uncorked Wine Bar in Akron, where we first met. And we started talking. I found out he spoke some Italian, and so do I, so that was a point of commonality that we had to go on. And then the music, obviously, he knew I played, and I found out that he played trumpet. After that, we played for about a year and a half or a year together, and then we met Katie at Big Love Festival, where we just played the second year yesterday, actually. And we were joined over the summer by Christine after she came back from college. That's how we all got together. A lot of the reason I love doing the music thing is because it's kind of a passport and all-purpose ticket to pretty much anywhere you want to go.
Yeah.
Music is played and listened to everywhere, and I'd like to see a little bit of everything down here.
Brian and I we do all the managing and booking for the band, and I've been in grad school for architecture lately, so he's been kind of doing it all on his own, so we're at like half speed right now, but once that ends, we'd like to go to Europe and tour, or down to Mexico again, or New York, or just around.
You're always at half speed.
Support is
What a cool and funky sound, and some crazy instruments that can really make a band sound unique. So cool to see an accordion in action.
I love the way Katie described their sound. I thought it was perfect.
The University of Akron has a lot to offer us students. Folk Hall is where we can go and see aspiring artists that are getting their start, just like you and me.
This week, we traveled to Folk Hall for the latest art show.
Hey guys, it's Shelby again, and I just have to say, the Myers School of Art was looking good this week while hosting their arty party. While I was there, I got to see some pretty interesting pieces of art, and even some demonstrations. There were a lot of students who had pieces on display. I got a chance to talk to a couple of them and hear about their artwork.
This is a piece I made from photos that were taken in Mansfield. It's a photo collage of all of the urban overgrowth through the Rust Belt. That's kind of what my whole series is dealing with. It's a CMYK screen print. It's broken down into 4 layers, and I altered the inks a little bit so that they looked aged and weathered. It's printed on plexiglass, and there's also an edition of 40 prints that comes with it.
I'm a sculpture major. I primarily do installation art, and this piece is specifically for the NASAD show. My art is based on human interaction and spatial interaction, and deals with how people interpret space and navigate space.
The Arty Party was definitely worth stopping by. There was music, fun art to look at, and good food. Folk Hall definitely knows how to throw a party.
We have so many talented students here at UA. It is nice to see that there is an outlet for all of these great artists to display their work.
We were able to go out and talk to Nick of Penny Arcade. Nick is another very talented artist here at the University of Akron.
I'm Nick. I do an acoustic project called Penny Arcade. I've been doing it for around 4 years now. 2 demos out and then a couple like short EP things. Well, I've been writing since pretty much like my senior year of high school, and that's what the whole first demo, 10 Cents is a lot more than nothing is. But I've really only been playing out for almost 2 years to the month pretty soon. My favorite thing about playing music, there's a lot. Probably the sense of community, especially here in Akron just down the street. It's a Cling Thing is a house that's been doing like a bunch of emo and punk shows for 7 years as of last summer, so almost 8 years. And there's a lot of people that you meet doing that, and there's a lot of like friends that you make through it, and you learn from it, and you also get to teach people from it, sort of, so that's probably my favorite thing. Penny Arcade started off as just a project to start putting my songs under because I was writing a lot of stuff senior year of high school. It was just like, well, I should probably learn to record this and put it out some way, so a lot of the songs are about almost like coming of age stuff and growing older sort of types of growing pains. And so Penny Arcade sort of fit that nostalgia factor, so it's just like acoustic. It started off as really acoustic pop punk, and is sort of, as I'm getting older, morphing into more generic acoustic rock or acoustic emo, and I'm sure it'll go through more changes as I get older too. Balancing being a student and playing music and work on top of that sucks a lot, but there are a lot of bands that do it, and there are bands that do it better than I do. I don't tour or anything, I'm just from Akron and I play pretty much in Akron, but there are a lot of bands that have more members that aren't just like a one-person acoustic project, that they're all going to school and they all tour nationwide all the time. Modern Baseball is a good example of that. I'm pretty sure all those guys are going to school and constantly tour like nationally and internationally. So.
Penny Arcade has a nice, refreshing acoustic sound. He really makes you think, and that's what art is all about. Speaking of cool new sounds, Shannon, how did you feel about Mace Ballard?
I thought they were super cool, and I would totally see them again. The venue was even cooler. It was right down my street. It was called a Cling Thing. I heard many artists have come through it, and I am so glad we got one. So let's check out Mace Ballard.
I'd say we're like aggressive punk rock with a pop twist.
I started Mace Ballard as kind of a songwriting project, and then through kind of mutual friends met TJ, and through Craigslist recruited Brandon, who did not murder us and happened to be great at everything music. And then we were able to persuade Steve a couple years after.
Also via Craigslist.
Really? Is that via Craigslist?
Yeah. I found Craigslist.
You guys, Craigslist, it's going to be huge.
I think we definitely have a lot of plans this year to travel and do stuff out of town, out of our own comfort zone, and do some touring and stuff. So once this EP's out, we're going to be traveling a lot. So we hope to see everybody, and if anybody wants us to play in their living room or at a venue near their house or in their arena in their city.
It was super cool hanging out with Mace Ballard. They're always out touring, making sure people hear their sound.
Alright guys, this has been fun so far, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after a short break.
Welcome back to Lowdown, where we inform you guys on what's going on in local culture. So, Shannon, if you could talk to one famous artist, who would it be?
Queen Bey, of course. Beyonce. How about yourself?
Honestly, I would probably talk to Big Sean. All Figured Out is like one of my favorite songs.
Alright, I mean, you could have met the Queen, but that's whatever.
Alright, so we're going to switch the style up and watch the money pile up and go into theater. So anyway, you guys aren't going to want to miss this awesome play, Blood Wedding.
The show begins with the bridegroom and his mother. She relieves him of his worry for her approval of his bride.
Go on with you, you're too big for kisses. Save them for your wife, when she is your wife.
I'm gone.
Tend to not stretch down by the mill you've not been looking at.
The neighbor then drops by and warns the mother that the bride has an unfaithful past with a boy from the Felix family that murdered the bridegroom's brother and father. The mother is excited for the wedding nonetheless.
But they tell me that girl has had a sweetheart before. Who was her sweetheart?
Leonardo.
What Leonardo?
Leonardo, one of the Felixes.
The wedding day arrives, and the son of the Felix family comes back to provoke the bride. The bride comes to a dilemma when she begins to feel lustful for her unfaithful partner in her past.
And I'll lock myself up with my husband, and it'll be my duty to love him more than anyone else on earth.
Pride won't do you any good.
Don't touch me.
The bride decides to go through with the wedding. She proclaims her love for the groom after she decides that she will no longer pursue her lust for the son of Felix.
Do you like the orange blossoms?
Yes.
They're all of wax, so they'll last forever. I wish you could have had them all over your dress.
What for? Let's go take the pins out.
Major conflict arises on the wedding day when the bride and the son of the Felix family both go missing. After a long search, the groom finds the son of Felix and they face off head to head for the bride and...
What an interesting play. What a cool opportunity for students to perform such an interesting piece of theater.
I agree, it's nice to see a play that has an unconventional tone, one that has more of a dark side to it, like The Fool.
This is not the show you are looking for. Anyway, this week Sarah's back with another how-to video for you guys. This week she is teaching us how to play the piano.
Hey guys! Today I'm going to be teaching you how to play the basic intro to If I Ain't Got You by Alicia Keys on the piano. So with your right hand, you're going to have 4 positions. Your first position is going to be E, C, G. Your second position is going to be D, B, and then F sharp. Your third position is going to be C, A, E. And then your final position is going to be B, F sharp, and then D. With your hand positions, you should usually have your first note should be your pinky, your second note should either be your middle finger or your pointer finger, and your final note should always be your thumb. Put it together, it should sound like this. Your left hand is going to just play a C, and it's going to be middle C, so. Your second position of your right hand, your left hand is going to play a B. Okay? So it should sound like. Your third position of your right hand, your left hand is going to play a A. And then of course your final position of your right hand, your left hand is going to play G. Your left hand is just going to be going down the keys. It's going to start on C, B, A, G. So all together. So right after that part, you're going to take the thumb of your left hand and you're going to put it on a G, and your right hand pinky is going to go on a B. Both hands are just going to go up the piano, so it's going to go. And at this part is when you start the entire thing all over again. And to end it, your left hand thumb is going to play G. Your right hand is going to play a D right above middle C. Your pointer finger is going to be on F sharp, and your pinky is going to hit B. I hope you enjoyed my basic tutorial on the intro to Alicia Keys' If I Ain't Got You.
Sarah going around educating the world about music one instrument at a time.
That's really awesome, just like Lowdown. For now, stay right where you are because we are at the last break of the show.
Welcome back to Lowdown. Hope you guys are enjoying the show because we are close to the end. Although until the show is over, Lowdown will continue to deliver awesome segments for you guys to enjoy.
Alright, so we are going to one of our classic segments, Music Video Breakdown. We go over my favorite music videos.
Welcome back to Music Video Breakdown. If you remember last week, I showed Shannon my top 5 music videos. Now it's her turn to play the game. Let's see if she can top my top 5.
We shall see. Okay, so for number 5, we have Ingrid Michaelson's Time Machine.
Okay.
It recently came out. There's a bunch of stars in it that I think you're going to recognize.
Okay.
Pretty funny, pretty cool.
I'm
Good
excited. So like the whole music video, just like different stars. This is going to be good. I think I like this one. The guy from Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
This is awesome, man. I'm glad you picked this one.
Isn't this the coolest?
Yeah. And that's how we should open the show. Like you, like
on top of like the desk or something.
Yeah. Okay. This is an easy dance. I can do this.
It's fun.
Just slap my knees.
Time Machine.
I thoroughly enjoyed that one. That was good.
It was a good one.
I'm ready for number 4 though.
Oh. So for number 4, we have Coldplay's Paradise.
Coldplay was in mine. I'm glad Coldplay's in yours. It's kind of like a weird thing to like pick though for this music video. Like, oh, let's put someone in an elephant suit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's like the elephant was trapped at the zoo, and like every time she closed her eyes, she dreams of paradise, and she's like slowly going back to her home.
I figured that, but just kind of like, just like a cute little elephant with like eyelashes and stuff. It's like
classic unicycle.
There's more humor in this than I thought there'd be for this song. New idea for the show. You and Adam dress up as elephants.
I'd be willing to do that.
I know you would. I always like when music videos like show, like when they're at concerts or like the audience. I think it's just a cool little thing.
It is.
Is this an interesting choice?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So for number 3, we have a classic. It's one of my favorite music videos because it's also one of like the first music videos like I really like was like, this is a music video. Like, this is cool.
It can't get better than this.
Well, I got like the making of this music video in a McDonald's like Happy Meal. So I was like, this is behind the scenes. It's like
I know stuff
found
now.
my love for media production
through this music video.
Seeing how things get made.
From Britney Spears is the one that made you want to start media.
Yes. It's Britney Spears. Oops, I did it again.
No leather suit. I forgot about this. I can only imagine how many people dressed up like that, like when this music video came out, like for Halloween.
Oh yeah. I thought this was like the coolest thing ever when I was a kid.
You still think it's cool now?
Yeah.
It's in your top 5.
It is in my top 5. I did do like a classic old pop song.
Ooh, baby, baby. I had this song on the like little hip clips.
Yeah.
You remember? This is one of the songs I had like the 5 seconds is like the oops I did it again. That's what mine was.
I had the NSYNC Bye Bye Bye.
Oh, I had tons of NSYNC ones.
But I thought your lady dropped in the ocean at the end.
Well, baby, I went down and got it for you.
Oh shit. Oops, I did it again. See, she's like, see you later.
I mean, it's Britney Spears. You can't like say much else except that.
I mean,
the perfect choreographed little thing with the backup dancers, and you got like the weird leather suits,
the Titanic bit,
the fake love scenes. It's what you would expect.
Yeah. So for number 2, we have a pop hit that's on the radio right now.
Going new school. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Uptown Funk featuring Bruno Mars with Mark Ronson. One of my favorites right now. I love it. It's making me dance. Kind of love it.
Let's watch. I've heard the song 1,000 times, so I'm excited to see the music video.
It's just like a fun dance song. Like, I love it. Like, anybody could dance to this song. Don't believe it, just watch. Come on.
The song just gets you like pumped. Even if you don't like Bruno Mars, you're still gonna dance to this song.
Exactly, yeah. It's just like, it's a fun song. It's just, it'd be so much fun to be in that band. And can you imagine if Lowdown got to do that? That'd be so
Someday,
cool.
Shannon, I believe you will be in the music video.
Hopefully. Hopefully. I know like Chandelier's choreography like all the way through. A little bit of Elastic Heart, but I can't play Shia LaBeouf and Maddie.
Are you
Ziegler
trying
at
to
the same time.
self-promote yourself right now for personal gain off of this television show?
Well, if Bruno Mars happened to come across this, I'm pretty good at dancing and fast learner. So we have finished my top 5 favorite music videos of all time. What'd you think?
I approve. I think these were some great picks. There were definitely some Shannon picks.
Oh yeah.
We had 2 totally different concepts for what we think was a great music video. So I think we should let the fans of Lowdown decide who had the better music video. So go on our social media like Twitter, Facebook, and let us know who had the better playlist.
Exactly. Yes.
All right.
Awesome. All right.
See you next time.
See you next time.
Anyway, keep rocking on, Shannon. So, now we get to see what Riley and Sarah have been up to on this week's sound check.
This is Riley
and Sarah's
Sound Check. We're coming to you from the Student Union, taking you back to your first memory at your first concert.
And then we're going to skip ahead and ask you what your current favorite artist is.
Let's get started. Uh-oh, every time. We just like... Attention, students.
Tell us about the first concert you ever went to.
It was 4th grade and my mom took me to see Hilary Duff.
Ooh, we have some good ones. That's awesome.
I was really young. I think I was 5. There were a lot of flashing lights. It was really bright and loud, and I think I was pretty scared.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Why do you keep dancing?
What was the first concert that you ever went to?
It was in 6th grade, and I saw Never Shout Never.
Nice.
Nice. Get out of there.
What was your first concert?
Maroon 5, a few days ago, actually.
Ooh, okay, good. Galileo, 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 Galileo Figaro. What was your first concert?
My first concert was Alan Jackson. I was in 1st grade.
I whip my hair back and forth, I whip my hair back and forth. What was your first concert?
I went to the state fair and we saw the Cheetah Girls.
No way.
Cheetah Girls.
That's actually really awesome.
What's a concert that you would want to go to?
Kevin Gates.
All right. And what is your current favorite artist?
Kevin Gates.
Okay. Favorite artist or band right now?
Right now, I have many favorite artists.
What's your current favorite artist?
I gotta go with Kanye West, honestly. Not gonna lie.
I respect that.
Any genre. Current favorite artist.
My favorite band now is Bastille.
Did you see them when they came to the university?
I was at work that night. So.
Ooh. Is it worth it? Let me work it.
I need something in reverse to it.
It's open and it's gonna hit.
My favorite current band? I don't have a current favorite band, but I love Jason Aldean.
Okay, perfect.
Me too.
That's what we needed.
I guess like right now, I really like Meghan Trainor right now. So I guess for right now, I'm gonna go with Meghan Trainor.
Her lips are moving.
Yes, yeah. And that was Riley
And Sarah's
Sound Check.
We always get great results and reactions on Soundcheck.
Yeah, we do. Thank you guys for tuning in. That's all we have for this episode of Lowdown.
Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter at ZTV Lowdown. Keep rocking in the free world.
This program was produced by ZTV at the University of Akron. To find out how you can make Emmy-winning media, visit the UA School of Communication online. ZTV. Make media. Make a difference.